What is going on, guys? Welcome to Hinamatsuri episode 4. Last time we had more of Hitomi working at the bar. She's just kinda there now, making some money, so good for her, I guess. That's honestly my favorite aspect of the show, her and her little storyline, because it's like, Hina meets this girl at school, then you would never expect, oh, she'll probably be a bartender soon. Pretty good. Anzu is bonding with the homeless community and working on being homeless, and Hina's just kind of doing shit at home, breaking stuff. So we'll see. We'll see if we get any kind of more of a plot or arc going on with Hina, where Anzu goes with her living situation, job situation, how Hitomi does at her job, because I don't know how long that'll stay funny. So, or if we get new characters. That girl from the beginning of episode 1, I don't know, it's called Disownment and Rock and Roll Fever. I have no clue. So, we're going to jump into it. If you want to see the discussion, there's a time code in the description. While you're down there, you can also find the Patreon link if you want to get these videos a week early, and other benefits too. Thank you very much, but we're going to jump into the reaction. So, let's go. 3, 2, 1, play. Are we picking up right where we left off? We are, with him seeing everything she destroyed. What do you have to say for yourself? Just head hung low. Oh, it's called Disownment. I don't know if you can I don't know if it's technically disownment. You didn't have like a legal connection to her. It's just kicking her out. But we'll see. I don't know. If he says like you have to leave, will she do it? Because of course in episode 1 when she first showed up, she was like, I'm just gonna bend your arm with my psychic powers. I don't think she'd do that anymore. So if he says she has to go, she might have to go be homeless too, until he feels bad and goes to get her back. I don't know. I honestly didn't think we would pick up right where episode 3 left off. I thought it would just kind of, that's it, she broke the stuff, we know what his reaction would be, and there we go, that's the joke. But no, we actually see. It wasn't just like a little joke. He got mad and he's serious. It's like, I'm disowning you. So that was important at the end of the last episode. I wasn't sure because again, it felt like it could have just been, Anzu and Hitomi have their plots, so let's have a little comedy skit with Hina. But no, it was important because it led to disownment. Who's gonna get rock and roll fever though? Hopefully Hitomi. She can be a bartender and a fucking shred on the guitar. That'd be awesome. Well, here she's got a big-ass backpack, and here she goes. She's not going to try to use her powers to change his mind. And she's out. She's on the streets. Aww. Well, shit. Well, you're gonna have to find somebody who has learned the homeless way. Well, that's good. At least he gave her some money. She's gonna blow it all, though, on food. Yay. Yep, there you go. A good thing to spend the money on is food. Just not all at once. She has a DS. 3DS. Something. What is... Is this like a little tent shack? Like this little... It's a pretty nice little living space. This is kind of cute, kind of cozy. It's like a little camping excursion, maybe not permanently. Oh, Jesus. So I talked before how I like the homeless subplot just because, it's like, it's like she was when she first came here. It's just, it's not something you usually see. I like this little shack here. It'd be fun to camp in. But yeah, not something you usually see. Somebody from another world with psychic powers comes and they just gotta be homeless. And now it's her too. We're doubling down on it. Foraging for... Is that Hajime no Ippo? Just gotta eat all your stuff if you leave her. I thought about it, but what did you think though? Did you really? Thought I should play a game. It died. That's the bad part. You can't charge your shit. The bartender, yeah, yeah, he recognized her. Her fucking teacher can't, but he does. As if Hina's gonna do any of the work. Has she done a single bit of schoolwork the whole time she's been there? How has there not been some kind of parent-teacher conference about how she sleeps 100% of the time in class? So yeah, I guess she is registered as, under his name, actually, for school, so technically it's disownment. Oh, and she's gonna see her there. But this fucking lady just... this girl just getting dragged into shit. She just sees her like, oh, yeah, here, you come help. You've kidnapped her. Yeah. Hitomi's got to see her, right? Hitomi's got to see Hina and be like, "What? You're homeless? How could this be?" No? But she's like, "If you kicked her out, what the hell's wrong with you?" She broke all my shit, man. Yeah, without context, you just sound like a piece of shit. Man, having a kid's cost me a bunch of fucking money, and I don't even get anything out of it, so I threw her in the trash. Is that the teacher again? You still don't recognize her? Ah, what's happening? Oh! What just happened? Is that what that means? Oh my god, the single tear! Okay, man. He was so hurt by that. How's it feel being disowned, buddy? Ostracized for it. Will they forgive him if he brings her back? Chips, manga, it's okay. If she doesn't know the value of money yet. She's getting she's just Nita now in this situation. Goddamn, disowned twice in one episode. So you're just fucking living off my shit. You're not trying to do anything for yourself. Get the hell out. Those were the good times. I was just gonna say, buy him some new vases. Get a job. 12-year-olds can be bartenders in this world, so you can do anything you want. You can be a fucking... Yes, you can rock and roll. Yeah, it's like, oh, they're giving these guys money. I can do that. And get a band together. You and Anzu and Hitomi. Let me be in your band. I don't care. It's not like I'm worried or anything. There's Anzu behind him. I don't care. No, I kicked her out too. I get it. Yeah, she could barely handle her at all. Of course, she needs to be very careful with her stuff. Being homeless, she can't have somebody acting like Hina around. Not even fit to be homeless. Most people probably aren't. Like, most people would probably have a hard time being homeless. Oh, so nothing to do with rock and roll, just street performing in general. Yeah, you could totally do fucking magic. God damn. It's a good idea. There's that guy. She did say sorry when you first kicked her out, if that's all you want her to do. Is she going to join their act? Magic rock and roll? What is she doing? Okay, yeah, combine the two together. Is that it? Is she going to... Oh, yeah. I was like, is that all she's going to do? Lift those things? But no, we got a little more. Okay. Do you have a permit to be here? Oh, shit. Oops. Leave your money before you go, please. How much did they make? That'd be a great gimmick for live shows. I'm leaving the band. Oh, we were together for so long and we were so close. The hell are you talking about? You met like 2 minutes ago. I'm leaving the band. Who are you? Yay. Why is she leaving the band, though? she gonna be there? Hello. I need to charge my video game, please. Is she gonna give him money? Did she buy a vase or something? Or is she just gonna talk? She did! Come on, dude. A lot more than that. Pretty sure it was probably more than that. He likes the... I think he likes the expensive ones. I feel real bad for her right now. Oh, okay, good. I was like, if he goes inside... I knew he was going to bring her back, but I thought he might like go inside first and have to think about it for a second. And I was going to be real sad for her if he closed the door. Working on it, one step at a time. So just wanted to be in the band enough to afford one vase. Now she's got her fucking customers telling her their troubles. She's 12, but she'll give them great bartender advice, of course. Is that what you're doing? Is this being honest to yourself? Learning all about what a bar offers? What a weird subplot. Yeah, you wouldn't want to not be able to recognize their faces. That'd be absurd. It's not just about the drinks. It's about the conversation. And she's nailed that too. You don't even have to do anything. That'd be pretty nice. What a good worker. How do you just tell your mom you're like, I was just about to say that you're sleeping over at a friend's? She's working overnight. Oh yeah, they don't really know each other yet. It's like you're just gonna be like, you're homeless? I should get you a job. Come work with me. Yeah, she's gonna help her. Okay, well, at least help her out in some way. Goddamn. Can heaven. Then turn around and just don't see it. Goddamn. She's learning so much. So young. It didn't look like all that could even fit in there. Maybe she just took however much she could fit. Is it a favor to invite her over to your homeless shack? She has no idea where she's going right now. Maybe she'll help her further after she sees, because she doesn't understand. She doesn't know the full extent here. She doesn't know that she's homeless. You've made a friend. She's like, oh my god. What? Didn't you make friends with Hina? You didn't think that counted? God, whoa. Break the bank on those noodles. $2. Less, I think. Wait till she finds out how much she makes as a bartender. Tell her. Maybe it'll motivate her to go try to get some other job. You just don't want her to feel bad. I kind of want her to know. I want her to know the extent of what you can make. Maybe ignorance is bliss? Like, I'm living the high life. I make like $7 a day. And she's so enamored that she has a friend. You can't say no. This poor girl. Forced into this after a whole night of work. Did she just fall asleep? Forced into this with the other psychic girl. She died standing. And not once did she receive a single wound from running away. Anyway... Poor Hitomi. Is there anything after the credits? I don't think so. Nope. So there we have it. On to the discussion. Alright, episode 4. I didn't expect it to pick up right where 3 left off. I thought that was just going to be a one-off little joke, a little comedy skit for Hina, because we had some more important stuff going on with Anzu and Hitomi in that episode. Anzu learning to be homeless, Hitomi being a bartender and everything, so it's like, hey, let's give something to Hina at the end of the episode, just give her some little comedy skit where she can't clean. We know what his reaction is going to be. He's going to be mad, so it's in the episode, and there we go. But it's actually more important than that. We pick up right there, and we do see the consequences. It's not just him yelling and getting mad. He kicks her out. He disowns her. And she's out homeless just like Anzu now. I was like, okay, well, obviously he's going to miss her, and he's going to bring her back, probably by the end of the episode. But for now, let's see her homeless situation, because I talked about before how I find that interesting, how we have one of our psychic characters being homeless, because that's just not the kind of thing you see that often. It would a lot of the times be presumed someone with super powerful psychic powers from another world comes here and, well, they're gonna have a place to live and they'll be fine. It's like, nope, you gotta work hard on the streets to live, even if you're this super powerful psychic little girl. But yeah, she's got to go be homeless now. He gave her money, which is good at least. Blew it all on food immediately. Because she just hasn't learned the things that Anzu has learned. She's been too spoiled living with him. She hasn't learned the value of money and working the way that Anzu has. Even though Anzu still doesn't know a lot, she knows, like, when she learned from Yasan and the homeless community how she should behave, she just took took to that immediately and has grown into it really fast. She wasn't like, oh, well, this is hard, I don't like it, I'm gonna just go back to stealing, I'm gonna go wreck shit with my psychic powers. She has just like gone into this life, and she's fine with it. She, doesn't know fully the extent of what kind of money you could make by other means, other jobs and whatnot, but she's content. And like I said, she's not gonna resort to some easier method like stealing like she was. She's good with what she's doing now. Hina, not so much, because she just doesn't know all this, and even if she learned it, I don't know if she would be as receptive as Anzu with just the way she is. I don't think she'd catch on quite as quickly, and I don't think she would be as willing to accept that kind of lifestyle, just because what she's had so far, like I said, being spoiled by Nita and wanting that back, being like, oh, I got my game, I got these potato chips, I gotta buy some manga, I'm out of battery, shit, and she couldn't even hack it for a couple days. Anzu, after a few days, like, nope, I can't, gotta get out of here. And that's understandable, with Anzu living the way that she does. Like, every penny counts, every bit of food counts. If you've got somebody who's not going to respect how you have to live in that lifestyle, then you can't have them around ruining your shit. But yeah, she didn't last very long there, which, understandable. Like, a lot of people wouldn't be good at being homeless, at least not right away, if you have lived in a more luxurious way for most of your life, and then all of a sudden you have nothing. You would be, you'd be tempted to be like, it's okay to buy this little more expensive food, right? Oh, I can afford this, like, one magazine, right? It might take a little while before it fully sinks in that, no, I really have to stop and try to save every single penny, every single yen that I possibly can. Most people would probably pick up on it faster than her. It would probably sink in pretty quickly, like, what you have to do. But yeah, it's just interesting seeing her be homeless, her trying to understand this and everything. Everybody ostracizing Nita for what he did, because without the context, it sounds real bad. Like I said before, he's not under any direct obligation to this girl. She just happened to show up in his place. But of course, he has gotten attached, and he's a tsundere in this episode. I'm not. It's not like I'm worried or anything, Baka, and everybody else. When he's basically just saying to them, like, oh yeah, my child, well, she cost me a lot of money, and I wasn't really getting anything out of it, so I kicked her out. Everybody's like, what a pile of dog shit of a human being you are. And it was really funny when he just has the single tear, and he just runs out screaming all pathetically. He's like waving his arms, you're like, because he's so hurt that they treated him this way. So he's basically disowned by his friends. Hina's disowned twice in this episode and everything. The school, Hitomi brings her shit from school and everything, as if she's gonna do it. I don't know why they even bother. I don't know why we haven't had more interaction with the school, some kind of parent-teacher conference, because there's no way she does anything in school other than sleep. There's no way she does any of the work, right? I really want to address that sometime. I want to spend some time with her in school, maybe see a teacher and what they think. Get some info about that, because, like, from what we've seen, she sleeps 100% of the time in school. So I would like to see more of that. Please, that would be interesting. Then we have the little subplot with the band, Sushi and those guys. I don't know if we'll ever see them again, but with Hina using her magic tricks and their rock and roll as one great street performance act to make some money, that was pretty cool. I was like, why is the episode called Rock and Roll Fever? Is she gonna get into music? Not really, although that would be interesting. But yeah, that was just a fun little side thing, but my favorite part of it was the goodbyes. It's like, guys, I'm leaving the band. And they're like, what, Hina? No! And they're like, it's okay, we have to respect Hina's decision. Let her go her own way. It's like, who are you people? You've been characters for 2 minutes. You've known her for an hour. But it's like this super serious, I'm leaving the band. And it was really, it was heartwarming, her using the money to get the vase for him, because she thought that would help. She thought, well, that's what he's mad about. That's what'll make him happy, to get him a new vase. And at the end, when she was presenting it to him, I could tell how much she meant it, like how much she was sorry and cared. And I was like, come on, let her back in. I would be really sad if he just shut the door on her. But of course he does. You know that he's going to. And of course a lot of it is her just wanting to live there again. She's like, oh, those were the good times. Wanting to get back in there and not be homeless anymore. But I think she was genuinely sorry. And she's going to learn from now on. Be more careful when she cleans. Don't slam the door. Little by little, she'll learn. Not as quickly as Anzu in her lifestyle, but I think she'll learn a little bit over time. She's not she can't handle the homeless lifestyle, but she'll learn to be respectful and hopefully learn some kind of value of money and just societal standards living here. Of course, it's very different for her living with a Yakuza, having the lifestyle that she does. I don't know if she'll ever have to get a job or anything like that. Of course, you have Hitomi and everything she does, Anzu, and I think she'll eventually get ones judging from the OP. But I don't know, Hina might just be able to just kind of coast. She doesn't do anything in school, doesn't have a job, can't really do anything. She's got the greatest life. Hitomi's making the money, though, but she's very tired. She's going through a lot of shit, getting roped into a lot of things. But she's like the studious, nice schoolgirl, and she's roped into all this stuff. Anzu, the one working super hard, and she's homeless, so we'll see how it all balances out eventually. But Hitomi, once again, some of the best parts of the episode with her. Not only is she great at the bartending aspect, like the drinks, she's great at all the other work, cleaning up, the conversation aspect. That's pretty funny. All these people coming in to like share their troubles, and she's just this 12-year-old girl, but of course she's just perfect at it, and she gives them this great advice, even blackmailing some guys. She's just learning everything at such a young age to be prepared for the world when she's older. And then she gets roped into Anzu shit, meeting her, and I thought she would be able to help her and maybe try to help get her a job. Doesn't quite happen yet. Helps her collect cans at first, but then when she realizes the full extent of it, that she's homeless, hopefully after this, maybe she'll try to help her in some way, talk to Utiko to maybe help her out and get her a job somewhere. But that was great too, just seeing the interactions between the two of them, with Anzu, again, being kind of ignorant, and in that case ignorance may be bliss, of like, oh yeah, I made 750 yen today, fucking great day, I got this ramen, it's like top class ramen, I'm living great, while Hitomi's just like, and I wanted her to say it, I wanted Anzu to find out, just because it would be funny, and I would like to see if that spurs her on to trying to change her life and maybe get a job or something like that. But also it's like, don't crush her soul. Just play along for now. Yeah, I make about the same amount of money too. She just doesn't know. As soon as she finds out, we'll see if she tries. We'll see if she tries to get a job when she finds out that she can and the opportunity arises. I'm sure she will, to try to live that way and make more money, not just for herself, but probably to help out her homeless friends. But then we've got playing tag, because Anzu is so enamored at having a friend, and poor Hitomi, she's gotten no sleep, and the girl falls asleep standing up. When this show started, I definitely wouldn't have thought that like one of the biggest topics it would tackle is, you know, societal classes, wealth disparity, homelessness, stuff like that. I never would have thought that would be a thing, and it's almost like the main thing in this show, about working hard and earning money and learning the value of money and just learning how to live, basically, from these people who weren't from this world and didn't know. And that's interesting. I didn't expect that. This show doesn't have this episode doesn't have a lot of like big, crazy, over the top humor moments. It was mostly more serious, which again, I felt a lot of it has been. The show as a whole has been more serious than I thought it would be, with Hina like genuinely, you know, she's disowned and now she wants to get back into his house, and her having this heartwarming reunion with him where she tries to appease him and he lets her back in and everything, and Hitomi and Anzu's newfound friendship and everything. I think like the biggest ridiculous moment was his single tear and running out crying. But yeah, again, we'll see how it all plays out. Like, I'm curious where they're going to take it. Because, again, like with Anzu being the hard worker that she is, where will she go? Hitomi's job, and her running into all these different people and getting brought into all this shit and constantly lying to her mom about where she is overnight. Where's that going to take her? Is Hina ever going to have to do any more? When she eventually was forced out of Anzu's house. You know, she did take some initiative. She's like, okay, I gotta try to get my place back. I'll do this to make money. I'll get this for him, and I'll go apologize. Until then, while she was just able to stay at Anzu, she really didn't try anything. She was just like, yeah, my game died. Batteries ran out, and Anzu was forced to kick her out. So I don't know where that'll go, if she'll ever have initiative to do anything more, if she'll ever have to, either in school or work or anything. But we'll see. At the beginning of this show, I thought it would be about him using her on his Yakuza jobs, and I've been mostly wrong about all my predictions for what I thought this show would be before I started watching it and after I watched episode 1. And we haven't even met the girl from episode 1 yet, the girl at the beginning. I don't know what the hell that even is. So, yeah, I still have no idea. I'm curious to see where the hell this all goes. And then I don't know how long the manga is. Is the manga still going? Is it really long? I don't know. I haven't really looked into that at all. But I'd be curious to see where that goes too. But anyway, that's about all I got for now. If you want to talk about the episode, we can continue discussing it in the comments below. If you enjoyed the video, leave a thumbs up. If you want to see more like it, subscribe to the channel, share the video around with others that you think might enjoy it too, and check out the Patreon for access to polls and early videos and all that great stuff. Thank you very much. It means a whole lot. Appreciate it, and I will see you guys next time.